Hi, how's everybody doing today? We're doing the box opening of Flair Annual 2024. I bought much as I could. We had 3 boxes available at a Target, and I went ahead and I picked all 3 of those up. So we're going to go ahead and check those out. The last box that I purchased was a 2024 Flair box, and that was my first box for Flair. This is my third, fourth, and fifth of the Marvel Annual. So I'm looking to complete those both. I am interested in completing that base set, and then after I complete the base sets, whatever chase cards I have, I'm happy to have. And then I'll probably move over to something else. I am interested in the Flair Ultra Wolverine cards that were recently put out. You know, those seem very interesting. I've been watching some box openings from everybody, and they do look very cool. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and place this camera at an angle where it is easier for you guys to see what exactly is going on. So let's go ahead and place this here, I believe. No. Alright, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and a little further back. Forward. There we go. So go ahead here. This is box number 1 of the Flair and 2024. So go ahead and make it easy with my Batarang from the Christopher Nolan trilogy. I think it's the best Batman trilogy, but I'm a real big fan of Michael Keaton Batman. I think Val Kilmer did a pretty good job. I'm not a big fan of the Robert Pattinson, unfortunately, but I do like Matt Reeves as a director. Let's see here. So we're going to go ahead and open these up here, and there's about 6 packs per box. So there isn't really many packs. You know, you're averaging like $5 a pack, and you're buying them by the box. So voila, we'll just set that up here. As for hot comic books of the week, I mean, there wasn't like a whole lot, I felt, but next week's should be better. I think X-Men #1 drops. There's something called the Life of Wolverine. That was kind of cool. Very average read, but cool to have. I'm a big Wolverine fan. So I am looking to get the Wolverine base card. I haven't got that yet. I'm interested. I mentioned how Marvel has come so far, like from the 90s, from when I collected cards, that I would love to get cards of, and that's like the Red Hulk, Savage Hulk, the son of the Hulk, right? The Red She-Hulk, Daken, which is the son of Wolverine. Most of you pronounce it Daken, but it's actually pronounced Daken. That is X-23. That's a good card to have. Let's see, you know, so much stuff. There's like new Wolverine villains. More stuff has happened. There's just more characters. Silk is a card that I would love to have. You know, I mean, that's like a rookie card I would love to have. Would be Silk. And of course, Spider-Gwen. That'd be another hot one. You know, we're gonna hope for the best with this set. I'm going to go ahead and dim the light a little bit. That's better, maybe more light. Yeah, I think that's perfect there. So we'll leave it there. So we're looking at this here. And we're going to go with pack number 1. I saw people like open these packs like no problem, you know. Like, pretty simple. But for me, like, I just like that little extra help there. That's ripping it right down the spine because that's the best way to keep your cards intact and not damage them. So we're going to go ahead and look at the base cards, so far. We got Binary, which is Captain Marvel, if you didn't know that. So we're going to go ahead and set that there for base. And then we're going to go ahead and look at what we got. We got the top teams, and it looks like, I don't know, the Exiles, there we go. They're like multiverse, time jumping mutants, so it's kind of interesting. We got, oh man, we got a base card of who? Ghost Spider. That is a hot one to have. To me, I think like people are probably going to be out to, that's probably the more desirable card, as I like to call it. The next one is Destiny. Destiny is a character that they brought back recently in comics with the Cole Krakoa storyline, and they made her the mother of Nightcrawler, which I really don't like to mess in with the origin or nothing like that, because I thought it was fine the original way, and I even accepted the one that the Red Nightcrawler, forget his name, Azazel was the father of Nightcrawler. But I would have liked it if Mystique would have got Destiny pregnant and he had like a secret sister. I talked to people and they're like, yeah, that would have been much better. And everybody agrees. But, Marvel's got to put their thinking caps on. And we do end up with a blue sparkle here. And this is Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel, which we all know and love this character. It's one of my favorites. The show was very B-. It wasn't terrible. I mean, considering a lot of the Star Wars stuff, the Acolytes, like struggling at D+, to C- for me. I mean, I pretty much enjoyed Ms. Marvel. It's a good show. So we're going to go ahead and put that there for the chase card for the blue sparkle. And we're going to go with pack number 2. We're going to get that open. Let's see here. We ended up here with a base card of Mr. Sinister. I don't think I have any of those. So this one I do know that I have, and this is Luna Snow. She had her one shot. That was cool. I think it was Miss Wong, that brought this character version from Marvel. It's kind of a cool character, man. So I'm happy to, have a duplicate, and I'll probably trade someone since I already have that card. The other one I believe is a Hulk. She's a Hulk villain. She's very incredibly strong, Monolith, and she was like in the Incredible Hulk issue, so a very cool character. I think she enslaved the Hulk, as you can see. That was the comic book that came out last year, and it's nice to see those characters come in fruition. I did get a chase card, but before I show you that one, I'm going to reveal the blue sparkle, which is Hulk. Which Hulk wears a mask. It was written by Donny Cates before he quit writing for a while. He's kind of on a hiatus. And I hope everything works out for him. Okay. And basically, he's controlling the Hulk, or with the mask, like Bruce Banner is controlling him, like they're separated or something. It was okay. But I did like the whole Hulk 181 reissue thing. I think it was issue 3. And then here we got something, Superheroes of the Year 2022. I'm like, that's freaking cool. This is cool. This is super cool. So we're going to go ahead and put that there. Keep everything. I haven't, I always mix up the sets. There was something with Flareon, but that was Flare 2024. But yeah. I do like those blue sparkles, and I like the silver ones, and we're gonna see what other colors he has as well. So, the third pack is open, and we got a base card of Thor. Thor, to me, is a good card to pull for base. Happy about that. We do got the Nick Fury Jr., and that's the second Nick Fury, the Nick Fury from the Ultimate Universe that is now in the 616 universe, because we really like Samuel Jackson, and he's now a part of the Marvel Universe. As well, he's a part of the Star Wars universe. So if you're a fan of Star Wars, we all know him as Mace Windu, which initially Mace Windu was supposed to be played by Tupac Shakur, but he passed away in 1996. Samuel Jackson ended up getting the role. He contacted the Lucasfilm, and they decided to give him a chance. And his lightsaber was initially supposed to be blue, but Samuel Jackson wanted to be different. Could I have a purple lightsaber? And that's how that happened, pretty much. And then here is Makkari. Makkari is a Black Panther character, or no, she's an Eternal type character. Okay, like I said, with the Turtles, I kind of gave up on that read, but I did end up buying every issue. They're all sitting in my box. So I do have one here that's a variant, which has a different texture, which isn't smooth, more of a box type feel, and that's Black Panther. So I did get the Spider-Man last time. I'm cool to have Black Panther because I didn't get that one before. I did end up with now a blue sparkle, and this is Shuri, which is like a great Black Panther character that they've done a lot of good in. Also, the last 20 years, this character's been really having some development. It's really good. Thumbs up for her. The next pack I have here, pack number 4. Well, we got a Emma Frost, which is a card that I believe I already have, but you're going to end up with some doubles, so that will happen. This one I don't mind having a double of, but I didn't have before, is Spider-Man, which I have the variant, but I didn't have the regular base card, and to me that's a home run. So I'm happy to have Spider-Man. We did end up with Captain Britain base card, which is another one that I get a double of, so unfortunately it's another double. And we did end up with a very cool annual #1 spot, and that's Amazing Spider-Man #1. And yeah, I remember reading that. Yep. A lot of interesting variants along with it as well. And we did end up with none other than a blue sparkle of Doctor Doom. That's a big one. That's really cool. That's like one of the top Marvel villains right there. Alright, the next one I have is another double that I'm ending up with. And it looks like the Ghost Rider character. I forget her name, but it was a really good read. Stronger than that character. I've read a lot of stuff since then. Go ahead and get these open packages out the way. The next one I have is the new Iron Fist, which he was a sword master. Danny Rand is no longer the Iron Fist. It's this other dude. And he was the sword master, and they promoted him to Iron Fist because I guess they felt like he needed to be Iron Fist. So. Next one I have is Marvel Girl, also known as Jean Grey. I just call her Jean Grey. That's cool to have. I do got a blue sparkle of Valkyrie. With this is Jane Foster Valkyrie. It's not the blonde hair Valkyrie, which was a couple blonde hair Valkyries. But this one is Jane Foster. She was dying of cancer, ended up as the mighty Thor, and then she was died, and then eventually she made her way to be like a reincarnation. Jane Foster is back as Valkyrie, so it's kind of cool, and that's a blue sparkle. Now we end up here with another attribute, and that's Chasen. This is the silver sparkle. We're going to go ahead and set that right here. We're going to open the final pack of the box. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this. I'm going to go ahead and open away. Alright. Looks like the base card we end up is She-Hulk, which is a fun one to have. I'm really excited. I just got her 1992 Masterpiece when I completed my Masterpiece series, and I ended up with 2 of them, so I was happy to get those in my collection. One's like pretty mint. It's like a 9 or 10. And here's another double that I have. This is Doctor Strange's wife. This is Clea. I believe she will be in the 3rd Doctor Strange movie, and probably Secret Wars as well, right? But she looks pretty cool. She's going to be a good character. And this one here is the Gold Goblin, which I believe I already have. That's another double that I ended up with. And we did end up with the variant, which is like the box style type build. And that is X-23, Laura Kinney. Looks like she's going through like some character development there, some type of brooding going on, I must bear these claws. That's X-23. We did end up with the blue sparkle. That's Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi was a fantastic movie, I think, in the beginning. And then for some reason, it just went really Disney. And it kind of got ruined. That's when the talking stuffed animal came into play. And I was like having so much fun, and then when that stuff started happening, I could feel these little explosions blowing up in my head, and I just felt like angered that they would do that. And they were driving through the forest. It was very campy, very Disney day afternoon, and it's not what I like for my Marvel stuff. But once again, this is the blue sparkle Shang-Chi. We're going to go with box number 2. Side here. All right. And Affirm. 6 packs. So we're going to go with pack number 1 from the top. See what we get. That Superhero of the Year one is cool. That one's nice. Base card here is Lady Bright. It feels like it's one I already have. Thick. Next one I have, I believe I don't have, that's the Invisible Woman. We have a Magic. Magic is just like a good card to have, and it seems really desirable by the people. People are kind of making a big deal about her character. She was a kid during the 90s, and it's cool to see that character progress. That's another character that we get to see and flourish in the comics and the movies, that's going to be coming up. She'll be playing more of a prominent role, so it's going to be very interesting. I did end up with a blue sparkle of Thunderbird. Remember, Thunderbird was one of the original of the new X-Men, the second team, right? That's Thunderbird, Nightcrawler, Storm, Wolverine, Banshee, Colossus. So that was the team, and then Thunderbird was very homicidal, and I think he jumped in an airplane and tried to stop it. Then he ended up dead. And then in Krakoa, they had the resurrection process, so he probably got all the therapy he needed, and he was thinking, hey, no more jumping into planes. He's like, I won't be doing that no more, but thanks for the resurrection. So he got a second chance at life. I did end up with this guy here. This is a new character. I remember it was going for like $12 or $15 for the first appearance of this character. They made a second print. I don't remember this character's name. I'd butcher it very badly, but he's interesting, Maybe they'll do something with him in the comics, if not the movies. Open up the next pack. Right down the middle. There we go. So we know what the favorite, and that is base card here. It's Beast. So I'm not mad at that. I like Beast. I like the X-Men. The X-Men are my favorite. And it looks like I got a double here. It's Captain Marvel. Probably a good one to have a double of. And I got another double. I have Elektra. She was Daredevil while Matt Murdock was in prison, so it's kind of cool to get another one of those. Exhaust here, we have a Blue Sparkle, which is a villain from Ghost Rider. Yeah, I do remember that guy now. So, yeah, that was a really cool cover. At the store that I work at, that collectibles, like he had that cover just like sold out. It was a very, very good. Here we have a team card. We have Marauders, And another one here. We got base card, Professor X. And I got base card Hollow's Eve. I did them with the silver sparkle one, which is like rarer than the blue sparkle. I got a normal base card of hers. I was saying how she has a lot of popularity. She definitely sells out in our store. Chasm. It's like a ghost spider. We ended up with the variant, and that is Mystique, which is a good one to have. Very nice art. Ended up with the blue sparkle, and that is She-Hulk. Next pack. And that character, once again, I have a hard time pronouncing his name. It's a base card. Ghost Rider. It's always a good one to have. Laura Kinney. Right? I think I already got that one, right? Or was it like a blue sparkle? I forget. I think it was just a regular base one, right? No, that's the first Laura Kinney. got a base card over now. So interesting. Next pack. Cyclops. Storm. The two leaders of the X-Men. Who's the better leader? I don't know. Probably Cable. I think Cable's the best leader. Probably the best leader of the Marvel Universe from the future. King is a good base card to have. Destiny Blue Sparkle. And we ended up with a #1 spot annual, and that's Crypt of Shadows. That book was a big deal. It had an interesting team. Like it had Lisa Bloodstone, Moon Knight, X-23, and Swamp Thing, or not Swamp Thing, Man Thing. I always confuse those two. But yeah, I mean, pretty cool. Crypt of Shadows #1. Last pack of the second box. And we ended up, this pack here, it looks like it got slightly damaged. But this one seems to be in good order, and that's the base card of Sam Wilson. And then we got one here, it looks like it's in pretty prestige condition, and that's the Black Panther base card. And this one seemed to got damaged as a base card, first one. And that is Kate Pryde. And we ended up with a Blue Sparkle of Marvel, Jean Grey. And we ended up here with a Superhero of the Year, Magneto. Magneto, being a member of the X-Men, is now reformed as a good guy for however long until they make him a villain again, or if that's going to happen. Put that there. And then I ended up, I have a variant of this character here, Shrathra. She was in a Spider-Man book, right? Yep. Remember very little about that book. And we ended up here with another home run, and that is a Ghost Spider Blue Sparkle. And I'm hoping to end up with a Blue Sparkle, a Wolverine, or a Silver one. Because I do have a base card of Wolverine, and Wolverine is my favorite character. I'm at least happy to have the base card. But I would love a Blue Sparkle in this last box, and the Silver one. If possible, if it happens, if it's destined. Let's see here. Box here. And we did end up with 6 packs, so it's good. We'll just grab from the top here. Let's see what we get straight out the gate. And we have here, it says Phoenix, which is Echo. Which I think this storyline is so terrible. Like, why would Echo be the Phoenix? Like, I don't get it. The Phoenix storyline just kind of really jumboed. I don't know what the hell they're doing with it. Terrible, terrible job. And we got Mary Jane. It looks like she's got some powers there. And we got a home run here, and this is a base card Venom. It's a really good one to have. It's a favorite. And we ended up with a blue sparkle of Captain Britain. Not mad at that. Betsy Braddock back as Captain Britain. And we have here the silver sparkle, which is like a rarer one than the blue one. And it's Ghost Rider. So I can put that there. And we'll go ahead and open up the next pack. Looks like the back one got Marie Hill got dinged. I think I dinged it. Boy, that's unfortunate. I don't have that base card too. And then we have Stick. We have Boom Boom, which was Canyon Ball's like ex-girlfriend. Number 1 spot, Gold Goblin. It's not a very good selling book at that. Let's see. We got the blue sparkle of Emma Frost. Alright, on to the next. Ajax, which is like another Eternal. We got a double here that I already, actually it's a variant of the Thing, which looks like the other color I have, but it says variant. And it's like a paper fill. We ended up here with a Euros the Undying, which I don't have. And I got a blue sparkle of Makari, which is a Eternal character. And I have something called Back Scatters, and that's Cersei, which I've never seen these before. So I don't know what this is. My first one out of the 4 boxes that I purchased. I've never seen this. So we're going to put that there. Looks like it's open from this side here. All right, we got Madam Web, which was formerly known as Spider-Woman. Julia, what's her name? Doesn't say her real name. Madam Web. And we got a team card of the X-Men, which is TT9. We have Photon, which was, she had a lot of Spectrum was her name one time. Captain Marvel even. Shatterstar, the base card I don't have. We got a blue sparkle with a monolith. And I got a base card, a home run, as I like to call it. That's because it's Carnage. This is a whole King in Black story arc and classic stories that Donny Cates gave us. We got a base card here of Elsa Bloodstone. You guys haven't seen that one shot of Werewolf by Night, do catch that. I did get something called Gaslight, which this guy was a character from the Strange Academy comic book. And we ended up with the blue sparkle of Luna Snow, which was good to have. And we got one of those rarer sparkles, the silver sparkle, like they call it, the Kate Pride here. And we got the last pack, guys. We're hoping for a Wolverine blue sparkle or the silver one or something, I'm hoping. Or even a Spider-Man blue sparkle, that'd be cool. Well, we ended up with base card here, and that's Miles Morales and his new costume, which definitely the black one looks a lot better. And then we got another base card here, and that's Dazzler, which could be Taylor Swift, right? You know, in the upcoming Deadpool 3 movie, Wolverine, we did get a base card of Moon Knight, which is a rising star. Very popular character. Next one I will say is I got here the annual #1 spot, Black Panther Uncensored. Not a very good read for that one. I don't care for it. And this one here is Blue Sparkle, Hope Summers. All right, man. So thank you guys for hanging. And until next time, I'm thinking of getting another Flair 2024 box, maybe a couple of them. I'm hoping probably by the end of this month. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you.